found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, is hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the peak and we are good. And look at the gorgeous view. You know just what we...
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades,
Tina must be over the moon about Don stepping down. She's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
All right there. Greetings.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther? Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion.
Hey, how you
Carry
doing?
on.
See that guy over there? That's Don Yates' fixer for you.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Any calls?
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay.
Nothing quite spoils a party
Yeah,
like the guests'
accident.
interest with cathedral.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour or after. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is it? Right. But if I'm going to be one of these herald tours, you need to start letting me in.
It's not even been appointed.
Caution and modesty have never been done.
So who's this fool guy?
Did you see the wine list?
Thank you.
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and
I just
play
never
those
framed an
modern
urban
ball
legend
sides,
before.
I don't actually
Very
mind.
post-truth. Yeah,
Edward's always
I like
was
it.
a bit of a...
Plus, he has good reason to be confident. He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki, Cassidy, probably Bronson. How do you think they can handle it? But on the other
Man. Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
Greetings.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I help you?
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
finest surveillance specialists ever to graduate. He's run one of our interrogations.
Hi there. You asked me. The constant must have lost his mind.
Greetings,
Burnwood
sir.
was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald? Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Johannesburg Hall.
I'm from that Murphy.
Easter, Comstock, Hampton, Milton Fitzpatrick, Quantum
What? What is he now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is ripe for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I see something far grander. I serve the land. In the land of Mendoza, long.
Come on. I left it right here.
Seriously, who takes another man's picking knife?
Ay, este hombre sí no tiene la menor idea de lo que está hablando. Para hacer la bandeja no se hace así. ¿De dónde sacó que se...?
Be careful. If you bang those grapes up, we'll all get shit for it.
You don't have to treat me like a new guy.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. Lovely inky black color. Much better now. Good size. Large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to conduct.
Will do.
Partners created a power cabal bound together by secrets and backstory.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack-of-all-trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial cold storage unit where we keep our excess grape stock to prevent decay. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay in here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Such imaginations you have. But there really is no need to worry. Why? We haven't had an accident since Mrs. Yates' dog was run over by a grape picker. Any further questions? Ask away.
I'm not sure I've seen you before.
What a puto
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial cold storage unit where we keep our excess grape stock to prevent decay. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay in here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Such imaginations you have. But there really is no need to worry. Why? We haven't had an accident since Mrs. Yates' dog was run over by a grape picker. Now, are there any more questions? Don't be shy. What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work.
What?
Oye, ese es mi pie. Cuidado, huevón.
Excelente. So let's continue.
Oh? Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate. Oh.
So deceptively. All the Constant did was make it real. Enter the Destiny Group, a fully legal, entirely official.
Hi there.
No, they were discreet about it. I caught a glimpse of the body right.
Guess all those personal trainers might be paid off.
No need for that. It just so happens that the Ark Society bought a swathe of Arctic land from Denmark. Not bad, huh?
Sup, yo?
just a pub line. We're talking knee-deep. The whole place looked like a horror film. Of course, Yates came.
Tore the more solid charge and attacked a new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong.
If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. They're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. You'll be fine.
These fermentation tanks are accident-prone. If the pump malfunctions, the tanks overflow. This has happened before, provoking an appearance from Don Yates. It's likely to happen again.
What? Hey! Hello! Is anyone there?
Hey, are you okay? You coming out of it? Hey,
What
anyway.
happened here? Oh.
You have intel on the suspect?
Sorry, I didn't I have no idea.
Cock and balls.
Sabotage.
Man, you read me. Over. Man,
You need a
we
thorough
have no lead on the suspect.
Perhaps
Proceed.
double the guard.
Not know
That's
who we're chasing.
Just great. Just stellar work, everybody. You've really gone above and beyond. Truly world class.
Nothing at my...
Who was it then? Which of you ear-defining
Strongly
geniuses?
suggest you leave the vicinity. Hey,
Copy that. Who was it then? Which of you ear-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please, I'm dying to know. No one wants to know. That I can only assume is a bold and poignant tribute to man's boundless stupidity. See? Who wants to tell my wife? Who wants to break the news to sweet Valentina that someone took a giant piss all over her ancestral vineyard? Nobody? Just break my wife's heart. Show's over, people. Clear the floor. There's no way to this mess up my hand. Oh, and somebody get Mr. Vargas a towel and a shot of horse tranquilizer. How many? Just one. First murder. That's ever to deserve this.
oh my God!
It's an accident. I'm sure of it. Okay, wrapping the presents now.
He really was We're not putting our lives
Yeah,
on the line.
hey.
Tell that to Yamazaki and Cassidy. Hajun was shot point blank in a parking lot. Bronson was never heard from again.
Fine. I take your point.
Turns out someone raised an issue when you first got.
Hello, sir.
Ah, hi there.
47.
Thank God it's finally in. That extra security means no one's driving my bike. It's crazy.
We lucked out. Heralds say a handful of officers were lost, but I figure they're downplayed. We've all seen the news. Power players dropping like flies. But we don't know who everybody else is.
I was approached by the old constant during my senior year, like my thesis on plutocracy. Got me a position with Sheffield. Then organizing. Then absent. I must have skipped 20 years of corporate climbing. Before I knew it, I was secretary of something. All I had to do was answer my questions.
My tech startup was caught up in a losing fight with one of the big five. I won't mention it. My tech startup was caught up in a losing fight with one of the big five. I won't mention it.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
From a brave militia went rogue after he joined up with Burnwood and her assassin. Idle hands.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.